going on, guys? Adam here. Last time we talked, it was Saturday morning. It's Sunday morning now. I'm out in the shop. Man, it's cold. Hang on, let me get my jacket. Bless my mother-in-law's heart. She got me this jacket, and it's the ugliest jacket I've ever seen in my life. She got it for me a few years ago. I don't know why she got me a camouflage jacket. I don't know why. It's ugly camo. Look at this thing. Anyway, it just happens to be the warmest jacket I've ever owned, so that's why I'm not getting rid of it. It's Thinsulate, but yeah, got a little cup of coffee in my whole mug. You know, if you guys wives like whole dishes, it's kind of a throwback to the late 60s, late 70s, whatever. So I got on a roll yesterday. I was making this plywood cart that I told you about in my last video. I said I was going to film part of that. And what had happened was I set my phone up on a makeshift tripod, and my phone storage, I've got a Google phone, and old man Underwood, this is what he doesn't like about the Google phones. They don't come with an SD card slot, so when I record like an hour or two worth of video, my storage fills up. So the video got jacked. I apologize for that. There's no how-to, or there's no information on my cart how I made it. To be honest, it's kind of ugly, but whatever. It let me do what I wanted it to do, which is it let me get all my plywood. I'm kind of moving my toolbox out of the way a little bit. So I actually got to clean the shop up. For a long time, this place has been not what I wanted it to be. Let me show you the plywood cart real quick. So there it is. It wound up a lot bigger than I wanted it to be. That's what she said. And it's not real pretty to look at. I didn't use a plan. Most of the time when I'm out here building stuff, I have to have a blueprint, you know. I just can't willy-nilly start building on the fly. Well, I can, but it looks like crap when I'm done. But in this case, that doesn't really matter. I'm not married to this thing. I think I said that yesterday, and I think that's something important to understand. When this plywood is gone, this cart is going to be gone. This is not something I want. It's not something that I'm like striving for, you know, a cart to put plywood on. No thanks. I just need this plywood to be mobile. And this cart, you know, these casters are overkill. I mean, big time overkill. But I just put it, but it's what I had on hand, you know. So I just sort of put this all together, and, you know, it rolls fairly easily, you know. It's heavy, but crap, it's got a metric shit ton of plywood on there. So when I need to get back there and put the wall trim up, see, I've got plywood on the walls up here. This is left over from the walls. I don't know if you've been a part of this construction process or not, but I've got plywood on the walls, and then I've got this roofing tin, corrugated steel, Granny's chicken coop type stuff down here, and I'm going to put a piece of trim over that to cover the transition. That's what you do, right? So when I need to move all that stuff away from the wall, I can move that plywood in a matter of seconds instead of a matter of many, many minutes. So, you know, after building that plywood cart, I realized I want everything on wheels. Everything. Damn. It's going to be expensive. Casters are high. But, you know, the plywood cart, what did it do for me? It enabled me to just completely clean the shop. So now you can kind of get an idea. I've got all this open space now. Previously it was sawhorses and junk. And when I was able to stack all that plywood up like that, it really gave me a little bit of a burr in my saddle to get this place cleaned up, and that's what I did the rest of the afternoon. So I apologize that I didn't film myself making this plywood cart, but there was just so much dead time in the video. And what I should have done, this is purely on me, is I should have taken the time and set the GoPro up. because the GoPro will take hours and hours of video. And, you know, I foolishly thought that I could do this on my phone, and that's my fault. But what are you going to do? Point is, got the plywood cart built. I can check that box off. I've got my plywood loaded on it. For future projects, I'll be in good shape. And, you know, it's just one more bit of efficiency that I've got going on in here. Just, I'm much on the leading edge. Just no end to the madness. All right, well, this is another 5-minute video. Another 5 minutes of your time you won't get back. Thank you. Thank you. Have a nice day.